Today we are going to discuss in detail about observation. As we all know that observation is one of the important primary data collection technique used in research. So before starting, let's see what is the meaning of observation. Observation means viewing or seeing. We go on observing something or other while we are awake. Most of such observations are just casual, and these observations will not have any specific purpose. But when we take observation for data collection, it is having some specific purpose that has to be accomplished. So, observation refers to the monitoring and recording of behavioral as well as non-behavioral activities and conditions in a systematic manner to obtain information about a particular phenomena of interest. So, the meaning of observation is that observation includes two important characters, that is, behavioral and non-behavioral activities are taken into account in order to gather information about our specific area of interest. So, it is a continuous monitoring and recording of two important activities, that is, behavioral aspects as well as non-behavioral aspects. Okay, so in short, observation is not just a casual saying, but in research it is having some more importance. That is, we are analyzing each and every single aspect of our interested area. Okay, analyzing each and every single part in detail, that is observation. In simple terms, observation means monitoring and recording all the activities, all the behavioral aspect as well as non-behavioral activities in a systematic manner, in a continuous manner to gather information about the area of interest. Then, definition of observation. Observation enables the researcher to describe existing situations using 5 sense organs, that is eye, ear, nose, then tongue, skin, etc. Providing a written photograph means it will provide a clear picture of the existing situation. So observation will help to gather information, to collect a clear picture about the existing situations under the study. This definition is given by Ernakulam, Harris, Skipper and Allen. Okay, so according or in the words of Ernakulam, Harris, Skipper and Allen, observation is defined as, or observation enables the researcher to describe the existing situations using the 5 sense organs, that is eye, ear, nose, tongue and skin. We use these 5 organs in order to collect the information about the existing situation. That is the definition given by Ernakulam, Harris, Skipper and Allen. Then next, I have mentioned earlier in the meaning of observation. Observation consists of 2 important characters, that is behavioral aspects. We will consider the behavioral aspects as well as the non-behavioral aspects. So, what all items are included under behavioral observation? That's what we are going to discuss in detail. The first one is non-verbal analysis. Non-verbal analysis. We'll use the body movements, we'll use eye movements. From all these movements, we'll be able to collect some or other information which is relevant to a particular study. Then the second one is linguistic analysis. The sounds like oh. If we have an excitement, we'll use sounds like oh, ow, what a wonderful experience, like that and all. Okay, it is linguistic analysis. Then extra linguistic analysis are pitch variations, timbre, then sound variations. If we are very angry in a particular situation, our sound will raise. It depends on the situations. So, extra linguistic analysis also comes under the category of behavioral observation. Then the fourth one is spatial analysis. Okay, how people relate to each other. If we sit close to one person, that imply that the person is having a close relation or it is a friend. If we keep a distance, if we meet a person for the first time, he'll be a stranger to us. So we'll keep a particular distance. So these, from all these, we'll be able to gather information about the existing situations. The first one is behavioral observation. This also help to gather, collect the information about the particular situation. The important items coming under the behavioral observation include the first one, non-verbal analysis, second one, linguistic analysis, third one, extra-linguistic analysis, fourth one, spatial analysis. Then next we'll discuss about the non-behavioral aspect. Here it is a bit different from the behavioral aspect of behavioral observation technique. In non-behavioral aspect, we'll analyze records. From the list of records, we'll be able to gather information which suit our study. Then in this particular technique, we'll analyze the record, that is newspaper, archives, etc. Then we'll also check the quality of grains, etc. in order to gather information about the particular item. Okay, so the two important aspects that are coming under observation technique is that monitoring and recording of behavioral observation technique as well as the non-behavioral aspects. Then we'll see in detail about what are the different types of observation. Observation is classified mainly into 5 heads. The first head is on the base of structure, second one on the base of concealment, third one on the base of participation, fourth one on the base of environment or setting, fifth one on the basis of mode of administration. So the main classification of observation method, which is a very important primary data collection technique used in research. These are the different types of observation methods. The first one, on the basis of structure, observation is classified into 2 types. They are structured and unstructured. As the name indicates, from the term structure, there is a pre-plan of activities. What has to be done? What aspect has to be observed? When has to be observed? Where has to be observed? The particular plan has been set by the researcher under structured observation technique. But in the case of unstructured observation, the researcher doesn't have a plan. He'll just observe the things and collect the information. Just opposite of structured. Then, on the basis of concealment, observation is classified into 2 types. Again, into 2 types, that is disguised and undisguised. As the name indicates, there is some concealed fact. Okay, here the participant or the respondent is unaware that he has been observed. Okay, we'll use hidden cameras in order to observe a particular situation, and the respondent will behave in a natural manner so that the real or actual information may be collected under disguised. Okay. In case of undisguised, it is just opposite. The participant or the respondents are well aware that they are being observed, so they'll use artificial mannerisms and will not get a accurate result from this type of undisguised observation technique. Okay, just opposite of disguised. In case of disguised, the participants are unaware that they are being observed. But in case of undisguised, the participants are aware that they are being observed, so they will use artificial mannerisms. Then, the third category is that on the basis of participation. On the basis of participation, observation is again been classified into 2 types. That is, the first one, participation technique. The second one, non-participation. Okay, as the name indicates, participation. In order to gather information using this technique, the researcher will participate in a particular environment. For example, if the researcher wants to study the lifestyle of the slum area, he'll go to that area and he may stay with the slum people for 3 or 4 months. Okay, in order to collect the data, he'll observe them, he'll stay with them and collect the information. And non-participation is just opposite. He'll stay in the outside setting and just observe and collect the data. Then the fourth category is that on the basis of environment or setting, observation technique is again been classified into natural and controlled. In natural, the natural setting is been there and the researcher will be able to collect the actual information because the respondents will behave in the natural manner and the researchers will be able to collect the information. In controlled, there is an artificial setting has been created and the researchers will collect the information from that, but the difficulty or disadvantage of this method is that here also the participant may show artificial mannerisms so that the accurate result may not be obtained. It is just similar to that of undisguised observation technique where the participants are well aware that they are being observed. Okay, then the last category is on the basis of mode of administration. The observation technique is classified into 3 types: mechanical, personal and audit. In case of personal, we will use both the behavioral observation as well as the non-behavioral observation. In mechanical, we will use the electronic devices such as camera in order to gather the information. And audit, as we all know, audit is the physical examination of the data. Okay, correctness of data. So these are the different observation techniques that are being used as a primary data collection technique in research. Okay, as we all know, interview, questionnaire, these all comes under the primary data collection techniques, and also observation is a very important technique that are used frequently in research process. So once again, I summarized observation. As a term indicate, observation in research is not just a casual saying, but it is different from the casual saying. In research, we'll have more importance than casual saying. We'll analyze each and every element. Each and every element as a detailed study of each and every element. So observation refers to the monitoring and recording of the behavioral action and non-behavioral activities and conditions in a systematic manner, in a continuous manner, to obtain the information about the particular phenomena of interest. We have discussed the different types of observation, the definition, meaning, and the behavioral and non-behavioral aspects. I think the topic is clear to you. That's all. Thank you.